Hey, it's Will, just in time prepping. Hey, today I want to do a VR and it to Virginia H. She tagged me in this video and she asked me 3 questions to answer for you guys. I got my notes here, so let's see. First question is, how would you keep your kids quiet in an SHTF situation? Well, I thought about it, and if all heck was to break loose, I would probably tell the children or the kids, grandkids, whatever, to amuse themselves with some sort of device, because we all know they already have some sort of electronic device in their hands. Also, I would have a deck of cards or something like that. Maybe one of those games that just runs off of batteries that they can hold in their hands. And then that would keep them kind of busy while you're taking care of the serious issues that are at hand, trying to figure out what you're going to do. And then you could always check on them from time to time just to make sure that they're still satisfied. If they're not, then you would have to have them play a game amongst themselves or whatever. I can remember once when I was a kid and we were in the car going on a trip, my parents would have us count cars. Not just any cars, they would pick out one brand of cars and then they would have us count them and see which one of the kids could end up with the most cars. That kind of keeps them busy and not thinking about what's going on around them. The second question is, why do you prep? Well, I have gone through this with you folks before, but my opinion, I've been prepping my whole life. One way or the other, you know. Guess let's say my parents kind of instilled it in me. My mom and I would she would let me skip school. We'd go fishing and stuff, so she already kind of knew what was going on, and then she would teach me. And then my dad would take a week off of work every year, and we would go hunting for deer. So I guess I was just born to prep. They always taught me what you had to have to go out for a week at a time, and what you could do while you were out there if something were to happen and you couldn't use the things that you brought with you. So I guess I've been prepping my whole life, and the reason I prep so hard now is because the world right now is a crazy place. You just never know what's going to be going on. I mean, we're talking about Iran and North Korea and Russia, and there's all these things that are just bogging us down as a country, you know. So I guess I prep just in case something like that would happen. But not only that, I would do it for emergencies, SHTF emergencies. Like where I live, we always are we're in a tornado path. So we have to be ready for tornadoes, you know. I mean, we are all trained in what to do in case a tornado horn goes off. We know what to do and where to go and how to take care of ourselves. So, you know, that is part of growing up, you know. You learn what you have to do. So that's the reason I really prep, is because so my family will be safe if, say, a tornado hit or some other natural disaster were to take off, you know. So that's basically why I do it. Now, the other reason I do it is so that I can teach the non-believers. I mean, you know as well as I do that there's a lot of people out there that just think that we're kooks, you know, how we're doing it. But I have found that being able to go out and make short videos and make them short enough where their attention span stays in line with what I'm trying to tell them, then it sticks with them more. and I have more people asking me questions of what they can do doing it that way, you know. So I put out these short videos, and I hope I can help the people in the prepping community with the information I have, but I also set it up on a platform where if you're not a prepper, maybe you'll get something out of it and ask a few questions. Then after time, maybe they would see that it's not being a kook doing it. It's actually caring enough about yourself and your family to make the preparations in case something should go wrong, you know. So that's basically why I do it. I do it basically because I've been doing it my whole life, but I do it now more than then because I'm older. I want to be able to give something of myself back to the prepping community, but not just the prepping community, the YouTube community as a whole. I have found many people outside the prepping community that actually prep but don't advertise it. So that's one reason I do that, is make sure that I can draw people in and educate them on what to do in a situation where if something drastic happens, they can at least take care of their families. Okay, third one, here we go. Third one is, just a second. What's one thing I started as a prepper that I regret now? The one thing that I regret being a prepper right now that I did before I know better was I thought that if I collected enough food storage that I would be all right, but I didn't know, or I didn't think, I guess I would be the better thing to say, is I didn't think about rotating the food, you know, going through it and making sure that I had food that wasn't outdated and stuff like that. So I guess that would be the one thing that I did that I regret now, is not rotating the food as needed, so that when something, some sort of issue did come up, whether it be the zombie apocalypse or a tornado or even an EMP attack or something like that, that I would have the food stores on hand that I need that would be good food stores and not bad food stores, if you understand what I'm telling you. If you keep some foods forever, some foods have to be rotated around. So that's one of my things for you guys to think about, is if you're not rotating your food, maybe you should do that, because not all food stays the same. Some foods you can keep forever, some foods you have to rotate out. So also, if your cans get punctured or show rust or something like that, then you don't have what you thought you had. So inspect your food. Inspect it regularly, every 3 to 6 months, and take out the outdated stuff, or if a can's punctured or rusted, take that part out, throw it away, and replace it with something else. It's something at the beginning that I didn't really think about, and I was just go, and just didn't do it, you know. But now I think slow enough, and I do everything in repetition. That you check out your food, you replace the food that you think may be bad with the other food, throw the other food away. That's something I really regret doing in the beginning, because I got so much food, collected so much food, that when I went back to do it, it was very time consuming. So I kind of regret not doing that. So that's all I have on the 3 questions. I hope I answered them for you, Virginia. I hope that other people watching kind of got something from it. If you like, you can add something down below. What else can I tell you? I mean, give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button, share the videos, and make sure that you go over and check out Virginia H's channel. She is a beginning prepper, but she's doing very well at it, and I foresee that she's going to be one of the big preppers of our time. She has a birthday coming up, so wish her a happy birthday. She's going to be 23. And so that's all I have for you guys for right now. Until next time, you know I can't do any of these things without you guys. I love you all, and it's God bless you, God bless me, and God bless US of A. Till next time, thanks.